New style of box toppers coming in Wicked Prophecy. A positive for the game, or possibly concerning? Hello, hello, welcome back to the island. My name is Donald, aka the Scruffy Looking Gamer, and today we found out that in Wicked Prophecy we'll be getting new style of box toppers. Now, in Kickstarter of Genesis and in Wave 2 of Genesis, we saw the same style of box topper, but they had different treatments. In Kickstarter, we had this brass bordered version of cards. They were all foil, and it's kind of terrible lighting. I apologize. Kind of, sort of. You get the idea. Okay, anyway. Brass bordered foil versions of cards. And then in Wave 2, we saw the same style. It's just they had this noble green border instead of the brass border, but still all the cards in this treatment. Now, we just found out today that in Wicked Prophecy, we're going to be moving to full arts for box toppers. Now, if you haven't seen a full art before, this was the example that was released. This is Davy, Redeemed Scoundrel. You'll notice there's no text box because in a full art, there is no text on the card. You do in this treatment at least still get the casting cost, you get the power, the toughness, what it can produce soul energy-wise, what you would cast it for in its 11-year cost, but you have no idea what the text of the card says. So unless you just know, you have to trust that your opponent that you're playing against, if they're playing this, you have to trust that they are telling you the truth, or you have to tell them they need to present the oracle text of the card. Present the card that has the actual text on it. This is not the first time that we've seen full arts in the game. You could actually get, in Kickstarter, in the Patreon, you could get full art versions of cards. Now, these versions did not have power, toughness, casting costs, anything. They were literally just a full art of the card, and just so happens I have the Davy right here. So this is one of my favorite cards. The art on this, I wish this had remained the art for Davy because it's sweet art. But anyway, full arts are cool. They look really nice. All the box toppers are going to be foil full arts from what we found out today. 1 in 5 will be a special variant version. We don't know exactly what that is at this point, but we know there will be a variant. I'm assuming a different treatment on the foil of some sort. But is this a good change? They look cool. I really like it. Davy is one of my favorite characters. This art is pretty fantastic. I'm excited to get the foil of this and put it up on my shelf with the rest of my Davies. But do you want your opponent playing these in their deck? Because these are tournament legal. This causes issues. This has caused issues with Magic in the past. There are full art versions of cards that exist that were player rewards back in the day. They, like Kryptik Command. I mean, if you're familiar with Magic and you know Kryptik Command, who has all that text memorized? So you have to have the actual version of the card available anyway, just to prove to your opponent it does what you're saying it does. And this gets really complicated. This in tournaments, this can go very poorly. We've seen it happen in Magic. We've seen it happen in Kryptik. The change towards full arts concerns me. Is it good for collecting? Yeah, I think so. I think that's a nice chase card for collectors. They don't care what the card says. It looks nice on the shelf. That's good. But should they be tournament legal? That's the question. I know people have mixed feelings on this. I know where I fall on the side of that is that they should not. Just because it causes complications, I feel like I should be able to look across the table at my opponent's board and know exactly what the card does. Am I probably going to know what the card does by that point? Yeah, but that's not the point. I don't know. I like the change and I don't like the change at the same time. It concerns me for tournament reasons. But as somebody who's not really a collector, I think that's where my concern comes from. I'm a player first and a collector second. So this to me raises more flags than it helps with than it makes me happy, I guess. But I want to know what you think. Full arts. Is it a good thing for the game? Are you a collector and you look forward to the full arts? Are you a player and you are concerned about the full arts? Or are you a player and you think full arts are great? Where do you fall on the side of the fence for full arts? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, we'll see you on the island.